Alright, welcome back! And just like I said, we are starting right where we left off. First thing I'm gonna do...
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Very ominous. Not crazy about that analysis. Not crazy about it. Got an achievement. Find the Lost River. Oh yeah, one of the commenters mentioned that was the name of this place. So, this is the entrance. We got one of these electrical thingies. Oh, come on. I need a tablet. I didn't bring one with me. That means I'm gonna have to do, like, the giant jump cut and get a tablet out. Ugh, I didn't even think of that. That maybe if I get lucky, I'll find. Maybe there's a tablet around here. Oh, this place is weird. Let's be a little more systematic before I... Yeah, and let me not jump to conclusions. Maybe we can find a tablet laying around here. Man, this place is a bit ripped up. Like, the enforcement platform, everything was, like, nice and neat. Everything was really... well-maintained. This, on the other hand, is... definitely not nearly as, At least there's none of those weird stinging things anywhere. Okay, so it looks like that's the way to go. Let's get some oxygen first.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Go ahead and point my lights in that direction. Alright. Go into this weird area. It's kind of crazy how it's all flooded, because, like, I remember going into the enforcement platform, everything's, like, very similar feeling, except it's all underwater, so it's so different. Well, let's get started to scan. Ribcage. Ribcage samples. Display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus in this instance on the vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are species out there not yet accounted for, that they have become extinct. These were the samples that they collected. Egg! Sea dragon egg. Sea dragon egg? This large egg is a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon, it is possible the alien sought to study the egg laying and incubation. That's a really big egg. I don't know if I like that name either. A sea dragon? Specimens. Raised species on this planet. That's too much reading for me. Someone's gonna make the comment, oh, but Fox says he likes reading. I do like reading. But I don't like reading on when I'm recording. Damage report.
Integrating new PDA
Leviathan
data.
detected at facility closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility is sinking. Collision with C4. Beer breaches detected in Containment Unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. Ooh, that looks like a skull. Not good. Very not good. Go back and get some oxygen. I'm really hoping that I can find a purple tablet so I don't have to go back. I mean, I will do the jump cut and go back if I have to, but I would prefer to not have to. Next time I go to an alien area, though, I'm gonna have to remember to bring a tablet with me. It makes sense, but... There it is. Oh. 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 Oh, okay, broken glass. Okay. Okay.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Skeletal remains. Got little, like, baby hands. It's kind of goofy looking, actually. Remains of research specimen. Too much reading. So this is basically just a giant aquarium for this creature. Before it died, at least. Interesting. Not finding anything to loot in here. Okay, I think that's everything in there. Let's go back, grab some oxygen again. Oh, what about over here? Nope, those are just more specimens. Yeah, I need to be a little more thorough. Just more bones. So this facility isn't supposed to be here. It apparently sank. It was supposed to be, I guess, more at surface level? I mean, that makes sense. The last facility probably should be underground, or deeper under the water, just because it's supposed to be harvesting thermal energy. That makes sense, but I didn't expect this facility to inadvertently be here. Place's got a lot of stuff in it. What is this? Biological matter. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying stages of augmentation. With advanced technologies, this production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed this. So the warpers are not... They're artificial? They're not... Never would have guessed that. They look pretty organic to me. Data terminal.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay, self-scanning.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Okay, let's go back to our ship and read those two things. What does that sound? Oh my god, my hands. Oh my god, I look like them. That's not good. Well, I'm turning into one of these, like, glowing, ugly blister guys, just like they are. Okay, hold on a second. We need to close all of the advanced theories. Okay, we already did that. Bacterium infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time is 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritations. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps: salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit symptoms. That's true. They have managed to live with the infection. Terminal data. Kara, here's the other thing we want to read. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and quickly spread through the core worlds. Confirmed death, 143 billion individuals. Not a small number. Bacterial mechanism attaches to living healthy cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Interesting. Symptom stage 1, gradual immune system failure. So yeah, like our immune system isn't combating it. Stage 2, green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Okay, so we're in stage 2. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Ugh. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function, so mental functions. Emergency steps taken. Core world quarantine. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure. Unknown. So, here's what I'm getting from what we've just learned. It sounds to me like the bacteria is not native to this planet. That it was actually brought here. Probably because this is such an isolated planet. That's what I kind of gathered from that. And knowing that anyone visiting here... Okay, we already downloaded that one. All these... Yeah, that's the head, isn't it? No, that I didn't. Well, I didn't know. Apparently, these are artificially constructed. A warper. Oh, here's one right here. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Yeah. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification, extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery, receiving energy directly from the main grid and redistributing it around its body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system has been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communication. Assessment. Programmable hunter-killer. The void. So it's like a cyborg or something? It seems like it's kind of like half and half. Like it's organic and mechanical, or maybe it's bio-organic? I have no idea. I do not see a tablet anywhere, which makes me kind of sad, because that means I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Oh. Everything is all tipped over and not... And unfortunately, there's a lot of other purple Wait, is this the... Okay, yeah, that's where I came from. I'm gonna be annoyed if I wound up missing... the tablet. That's what looks like... I couldn't find one, though. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go back to base and retrieve a tablet. Unfortunate, but we've got to know it's here. Like, that's kind of becoming the new objective. Well, not kind of, it is the new objective. We've got this weird infection and we need to... but it's like... I don't know what they expect us to do, considering that it seems like the aliens themselves haven't even figured out how to deal with the infection.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, oxygen is back. Let me make sure what color this needs. Okay, so this definitely needs the purple tablet. It looks like another data terminal in there, so it looks like this isn't... It looks like we've basically explored the entire thing, except for that, because I didn't see, like, a pathway through there, but if that's behind some kind of data, then that must mean it's important. Or it could just be random, but I'm gonna assume it's something important. So I want to put a beacon here. We'll call it the disease facility. Alright, now we should be able to find our way back here, hopefully. But with that, I'm gonna jump cut, and I'll see you back here. Okay, so I'm back aboard the Cyclops, and we've got another radio message. Hello? Excuse you? Wrong number, I guess. It's probably fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. I'm going to sleep. Okay. I am finally back. Let's go. I should have it with me. Do I? Yep. I got it with me. Let's put it in. That's right. Getting through the force field, boys. Yep, just like I thought, there's nothing else except this data here. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, let's read it inside the Seamoth. Because this one just seems fairly lengthy, but definitely want to read this one. Specimen research data. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper, shows no immunity to infection. Death usually occurs within 4 days. Shows symptoms of remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors, shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos, adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no sign of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks, so I guess larger creature takes longer to die. Small samples of eggs have been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta, off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Okay, so is this our lead? Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4. Yep, that's definitely our lead. It's given us another location point. Assessment. While it is unlikely that Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. So it looks like, let's see, do we have a new point of interest? Hopefully it gave us a location, otherwise we'll just have to find it like this one, kind of the old-fashioned way. So, proposed Degasi, Life Pod 12, Life Pod 2, Life Pod 17. No, looks like we will have to find it the old-fashioned way. Interesting. Huh. 1,400 meters down below. That is definitely too deep for the sea moth. That's going to be a job for the prawn and the cyclops. One of the members of the community said that... Is that... What is this? A spinefish? I want to grab him. Can I grab him?
New creature discovered.
A spinefish. Where's my inventory? Small edible prey fish, so I guess that's just another fish that we can cook. But yeah, I'll do some, what do you call it, organization. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. I think we're gonna have to think about upgrading our depth ability. Like right now, even though the Cyclops can go that deep, it currently can. I think it's gonna need another upgrade. We're gonna have to get to the Mark II to get that deep. Maybe even further than that. Same with the prawn. The prawn can go pretty deep, but we're gonna need to manufacture it, which means I'm probably gonna have to explore this area. I'm not sure if I'll do a recording of me exploring the area, though, unless I just find something really interesting. Oh, there is something I do want to look at, though. There was someone said that back near the Ghost Leviathan, the baby one, there was something worth looking at, so I'm just gonna jump cut over to that, I guess. Well, I found something over here. Here's another giant skeleton. Let me see if I'm being followed by anything. I wonder if I could scan this. Oh god, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why is it so hot? Maybe I can just deal with it being hot for just a moment? Leviathan skeletal remains. Sea dragon skeleton? Semi-intact skeleton of a Leviathan-class predator. It's pretty big, that's for sure. Head trauma. A massive physical trauma to head. The damage is severe. It likely was the cause of death. Must have occurred nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, that's... I'm still not at the that area, but it was just something interesting, so I'm gonna move on. Oh man, I think I found it. Also, the little shrimpy Leviathan guy is gone. Maybe he has like... Whoa! It's a... Is it like a bigger sea dragon skeleton? I'm gonna try to get out and scan it. Let me do a little quick look around to make sure I'm okay. Hit the... Because, I mean, this is where the Leviathan baby one was. Skeletal remains. Gargantuan fossil. Let me just load it up and then I'll read it in here. In fact, let me just get back to the Cyclops, and we'll read it in the Cyclops. Okay, I'm back on the Cyclops. So, Gargantuan fossil. The fossilized remains of an extinct super predator. Yeah. I mean, what would it eat? That's my question, is that thing is huge. Its sheer size would have prohibited it from entering such an enclosed space, suggesting the geography of the planet has shifted around it over time. A true apex predator. Dated at approximately 3 million years old, ribcage measurements suggest the creature was eel-like in structure. Calculations suggest this is only the front third of the specimen. The remains now support a vibrant microcosm of life. Note, there are a series of precise angular indentations on the rib cage, Suggesting a third party has taken samples from the specimen at a previous time. Wow, so this thing is potentially 3 times longer than that? Nope. That's all I got to say about that, but... Well, at least we found the alien facility. There's still more information, alien data. We've got, where is it? The location of the, terminal data, there we go. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. We were supposed... Oh, codes and clues, I bet. Alien facility locations. Okay, so we just found the disease research facility in a cave system with extensive fossil record. Got it. Live specimen study, absolutely. Objective synthesis of antidote for the highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. Well, we didn't find that. There's also the thermal power facility, 1,200 meters down, inside an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity. The function is to generate the, what do you call it? The electricity. So we don't know where Sanctuary A, B, the off-site lab, or the primary containment facility is. So the data that we got is probably for either the off-site laboratory or the primary containment facility, meaning that even though the data is corrupted, the existence of them in the game is still likely. And so now we know from the specimen research data that from the unidentified Leviathan, it was at a purpose-built containment facility constructed in a volcanic region, and so that must be the primary containment facility, which is the one that's 1,400 meters down. So I guess what we're going to be looking for next is the thermal power facility and the primary containment facility. So I need to get the Cyclops down there. I was given a lead from a member of the community that you can get down into the Lost River from Life Pod 2. Which of these do we have? I can't remember which one Life Pod 2 is. It might be one of the ones that are... Oh, Life Pod 2. Interesting. So let's turn this on and turn it yellow, because that's going to be an important location. So apparently that's another area. Oh, yeah. Life Pod 2 is in the Blood Kelp area. So... that might be my next thing. I'm not sure when I'll upload the next episode of Subnautica, just because I'm probably going to go look around for some more exotic materials and whatnot, because, you know, we need to make some upgrades. Even if I get the Cyclops down there, we're not going to be able to... we're not going to be able to go the full depth down 1,200, 1,400 meters, so that's going to be my next objective that I work on off-screen. At any rate... thanks for watching. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future Subnautica content. Of course, remember that we don't have to be good to get good.